everyone, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing a bit of a different video. And today I want to do kind of more so like a vlog of me organizing and kind of creating a new display for my doll shelf area. So recently, over the past few months, I've been really loving the Rainbow High dolls. I do have a few of them stacked up here on my bookshelf. However, I don't like how they're stacked in front of my books here. I also have some Bratz dolls down here, and I really just want to create a space, preferably on the shelf here, of just all of my dolls, like my smaller dolls. I really do want to collect more Rainbow High. I just don't have the space for it, and again, I don't like how this looks. So my plan is to take these books along this shelf here and try to move them over here somewhere. I do plan on going through my bookshelves and unhauling a lot of books, and also like I have some displays down there that I can move down and just reorganizing this. I also have this like huge stack of books here that I need to reorganize. I'll give you a bit of a tour in a second, but I have like 3 stacks of books here that I need to just do something with, either like unhaul a lot of them or just try to find space for them. So that's what we're going to do today. So I'll give you a bit of a tour of what my doll shelves look like now. So here we obviously have my main doll area, which I feature in the background of my videos. I'll give a more in-depth tour once I finish, organizing everything. So we have that shelf there. We have this shelves down here at the bottom, which features some books. Again, ignore the mess. I'm going to clean it, I promise. They just feature a bunch of random books. We have some Rainbow High, some Cave Club down in the bottom, my Teen Trend dolls, things like that I just need to fix. This is in a shelf from IKEA that I just kind of sit all of them on. And then we have my top shelf here. Again, some more Rainbow Highs. I really like how this looks on camera. It's really pretty. But like I have all these books. This is mainly featuring like my middle grade books and my sort of fairy tale retelling books. So I plan on moving those. It does look cute for now, but again, I really want to create more space for some dolls to display. And then we have just these 2 bookshelves here above my bed. I do really need to get rid of a lot of these books. For now, my dolls are just kind of displayed here. You can see we have Crystal just sitting on top of this stack of books, and I just want to move that. I don't like how it looks. I don't like how all my dolls are kind of blocking them. I don't mind the Funko Pops, those can stay, but like you have Karma and Poppy down at the end there, along with my Yasmin doll, and I just want to move them. So I do also have this little section here of some dolls. It's on my headboard. They're mainly my Ever After High and my new Frankenstein doll, and so I don't know if I'm going to worry about moving those because I do like where those are, but yeah, mainly want to tackle today just moving all of these over here. So without further ado, I think I'm going to start by going through my bookshelves and unhauling a lot of books that I just don't read. Actually, scratch that. I think I'm going to take all the dolls down first, and I might also take down the Funko Pops first as well, and then kind of go from there and kind of unhaul books as I go along. I guess we're going to get a bit of a mini room tour here of what my room looks like. We're going to attempt to organize this. I don't know how it's going to go. Okay, so update. It's kind of turning into more of like a reading-esque vlog. I hope you guys don't mind that. But I managed to clear out the space at the end, and then I also cleared out the space at the end up there, so I can fit like at least a stack of books there as well as there. And I also tidied up the little book corner here, so I can also place a stack of books there if I need to. So I think what I'm going to do is that I'm going to try to brighten up this shelf a bit by removing like the books with the darker spines and putting them on the floor, because I'm someone who likes really bright colored bookshelves, like along the bottom and the top shelf there. I don't know why, I just think it looks more aesthetically pleasing. I only have to move like from that little purple book there downwards. I'm gonna try my best to fit it all anyways, so we'll see how it kind of goes. Okay, update, we're making progress. So This whole shelf is now empty, besides the books and Funkos that are still there. And then I went from having not enough room to too much room. So I managed to take some books off the floor and put them on the shelves. I think they look really pretty on the way that they are displayed. I try to keep it bright. Of course, try to do as much as I could as a top shelf, but a lot of my favorite books are on that shelf and they have darker spines, but it's fine. So here we have the old Monster High series by Lacey Harrison. And then I have my Ever After High books and just the books that were sitting on that one shelf there. And I also have all my Gaudi books. So now I'm going to try and create a cute little display up here. I don't know how I want it to look. Okay, so I think I'm going to push the books into the corner there. I'm not sure if I'll like that though, because I do want to read the American Girl books this year for like reading vlogs, but I don't know. I think I'm now running into an issue again where I have not enough space for all the dolls that I want to display, but we're gonna try it. I think I'm gonna try stacking some books and like making like a cute little display somehow for them. We'll just see how it goes. We'll do some trial and error, I guess. Okay, so here is a view of the shelf. I have that much space to try and fit things. I do need to get rid of this box set here. I completely forgot that that's not American Girl. I usually just display it there because it looks cute, but I do like the sort of chaotic book organization vibes that we have going on in that other corner there. So I do have a bit of space to put this last box set somewhere. So I'm going to move it and then I'm going to start moving the dolls onto the shelf. Okay, so here's how it looks at the moment. I'm not 100% happy with it. I don't really think it matches well with the dolls at the bottom. I don't know. It's kind of growing on me. It's kind of not. I do plan on getting like the clear acrylic shelves that I've seen some people use to try and like display their dolls. So I do have some of them sitting here because obviously they don't have enough room to stand. As you see, Sunny and River down at the end there had to go in front of the books, which I don't really like. But anyways, that's how it looks for now. We'll see how I feel about it tomorrow. Okay, so it is a few days later now. I've moved all the books that were on top of that shelf and moved them into one of the little cubby holes down here. And so far, this is kind of what it's looking like. I don't want to show down here because it's a bit messy, but I'm going to go and do a tour now of what the bookshelf sort of looks like. Okay, so here's what the bottom of the shelf looks like. The shelf that I use is one from IKEA. I don't know the exact name of it. Usually it's flipped vertically, but I just flipped it horizontally onto its side so I could fit it in this space. And it honestly works really well. They're pretty deep, and so I have lots of room to display my books and also my dolls. So this shelf here is where I decided to put all of my American Girl books. I do have two of my Cave Club dolls displayed here, as well as my old DG Grant doll. If you move these, I've also displayed some of my other doll related books like the Monster High Young Adult series and also the original Ever After High series as well. And then behind it we just have the stack of all the other American Girl books. As you can see here, I also tried to squeeze in a lot of my other smaller books, so the Doll School book, the Inner Star U book, the Body book for girls, and things like that. I also have my illustrated Percy Jackson book here as well because I didn't know where else to put it. On these other shelves here, I just have more of my more adult books, as well as a Bratz doll. I believe this is Play Sports Vienna. I can't remember her name, but someone on Instagram told me who she was, so I was very thankful for that. And then on the other shelf, we have two of my Teen Trends dolls. Those used to be like my American Girl dolls before I got American Girl dolls. I like love and adored them. I sadly don't have the ones from my childhood, but I did find those two on Poshmark like last year sometime, and so I was very happy to find them, and just they're very nostalgic, so that's why they are displayed along with these dolls here. And then along this bottom shelf here in the first cubby, I have all of my books from my childhood. So a lot of books that I read in middle grade, the Poison Apple books, My Sister the Vampire, etc. I just have my Bratz Chloe doll that I have here that I found at a thrift store a few days ago, along with the potty plant that I think I got from either Michael's or IKEA. The second cubby hole is just like random books And then on the third cubby hole down there, I don't really want to show because it's kind of messy, but that is where I keep all of my extra accessories that I've gotten from my Rainbow High dolls. So all of their clothes, shoes, and whatnot are in there. And then the bottom bin, if you can see that down at the bottom, is where I keep all of my American Girl accessories, bunch of miscellaneous stuff, hats, mittens, coats, and travel stuff, and things like that. Here we have my favorite part of this section, which is the top of the shelf. I obviously have my American Girl dolls all displayed up here, and I also get a lot of questions about the art prints sometimes on my Instagram. So in the top left corner here, we have a magazine that I framed for when WandaVision first came out. Next to it, we just have some bunch of art prints. These are all from Redbubble. So we have one for Frankenstein, Julie and the Phantoms, Bratz, and then I also have some of like just random TV shows that I've watched, and I also have my lovely Sparkle Award from Bugs Dolls hung up here. And then this is like a floating bookshelf. I keep all of my like original historical books on there, along with the old Girl Year books and some of the newer Girl Year books stacked on top. And then I also just have a bunch of Polaroids. Those are just from Julie and the Phantoms again. I went through a really big Julie and the Phantoms phase when it first came out. And so those are all little Polaroids that my friend printed off on her Polaroid printer as like a little Christmas gift, which is really cute. So yeah. And lastly, we have the top of the shelf. I have this kind of floral garland hung around the base of it. I got that from Michael's a few years ago. I just really think it like ties it all in and whatnot. I just think it's really cute. And then we have all of my Rainbow High dolls. So this is how I decided to display them. We have at the very end on the far left, we have my new Frankenstein doll, my Gen 3 Frankie. We have 2 Shadow High dolls, and then all of my Rainbow High / Pacific Coast dolls that are displayed in colored order. And the back right corner, we have my inbox Bratz Yasmin. It was the re-release of the first edition, and then I have my Ever After High dolls. One of them is in the box because I found that at a thrift store, which I thought was really cool, and so I wanted to keep her in there. And then I do have some dolls sitting along the shelf. I don't really know what I'm going to do with them. I kind of ran out of doll stands somehow. I don't know where the other ones went. I don't really like having my dolls sit down because I feel like it like messes up their hair and like kind of creates like a weird fold in it. So they're kind of just chilling there for now. My Rainbow High doll collection is very slowly growing. I don't know if I'm going to expand it much more. I don't really collect all the Rainbow High dolls. I just collect the ones that I like. My collection might grow bigger in the future, but they're starting to get really expensive, so I don't really know about that. And then I also have like the little "You Are My Sunshine" sign. I got that from Winners, I believe, like a few years ago. I don't know, it's just really cute, and I like having it displayed there so it's not like a big empty space on top. As for my other bookshelves, all the Funko Pops are still there. Some of the littlest pet shops need to be rearranged again. But yeah, those are where my other Brat dolls went. I don't really collect Brats. I just kind of have them displayed there randomly for like my childhood or ones that I found at the thrift store. Again, a lot of Funko Pops, a lot of just like random miscellaneous stuff from my childhood are also on here as well. So that is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you made it this far, comment down below how you display all your dolls. I'm very curious because I know people sometimes keep them in the boxes, sometimes people have them on shelves, sometimes people have them on little doll stands on their walls. I don't know, I just find it really interesting to see how people also organize their stuff. Also be sure to like and subscribe as it really does help my channel grow and helps recommend my videos to other people who may enjoy these types of doll videos. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in next week's video. Bye!